Welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Michigan for race 33. Quick look down qualifying. And back up the block we go. We are ready to continue the round of 8. Ben McDonald on pole for this race. Everybody's lined up, ready to go. It's going to be a continuation of one of the toughest parts of the season. For the 8 who still have a chance, who's it going to be? Let's find out as we take the green to kick off the Clorox 500. Here we roll. Already starting to come up on the low line, the 71 with a good start. Nothing much more to say. Ben McDonald clears out to the lead as it looks like this is going to be one inside lane supremacy here. So your Toad Warrior starting second. You're a little concerned, but you just find yourself a gap and keep going. That's all it takes. Logan in the 5th position. He's got good speed here. Coming off the corner, or into it though, that is. Back there 3 wide. Looking at Tiger Man, Misty Viper, 2 drivers who aren't exactly in safe spots right now. They could find themselves falling down and out. Especially the outside lane. Hyperdrive, not exactly fast. And the 23 continuing to go 3 wide middle. This time it's the 8 of Frosty Otter down on the inside lane. There you go. Yeah, you definitely got to watch them come through the corners. Could be very tricky. There's a bit of a separation for the lead here. Ben McDonald has really pulled out and is starting to take off. RS Fast 11 sees himself, doesn't want to be 4 wide, but he's got himself a bit of a cushion here to really make sure things go around. And oh, Jake goes around. Hyper with the damage. That's exactly the type of shit we were talking about. 4 wide. But 33, it's not going to be good there. Caution's out early on. Ben McDonald coming back to the line. Take a look at a replay on that. Exactly. That was dangerous there. I think we saw 4 wide going into the corner. Not really sure what good view here is. I actually think Zentz may not have given RS room, but the chain reaction ultimately ends in Jake hitting the outside wall. Hyperdrive getting a big shot there, as he actually temporarily catches it, only to hook it back into the wall. But 33 is going to be in a dire situation. The season on the line. So Hyperdrive is out. Jake, and early bout of pit stops for everybody. The 86 stays out. I think there are a few others staying out too. Ben, he's got like 4 other guys there. So Misty Viper gets a good gang on pit road. 31 team in a fine position. All right. That just puts these guys on track. The 47 of Born Ready out of the race. We get an update on him. It could be purely mechanical. Yeah, as it was. So Born Ready is out on mechanical issues. Jake is out of the race. And Hyper. That leaves 39 cars in the lead lap all the way back to Seto. Top 5 didn't pit, so that means their first 5 off pit road. Misty Viper, Logan, Frosty Otter, Team Duke, and Canadian Lux all here. Let's see what the top 2 can do with this. Ben McDonald continues his lead. We're going to go back green. That 71 got a bad start. Zent's got a good start. 17 car. On point right now. I'm thinking you just got to go catch it once you get out up to speed. So the 16 there, I'm not sure Zent's going to go get it. Yeah, they're battling for second. That's what Ben wants to see. And look at this. These two drivers, they stayed out kind of hoping track position would pay off for them. But I'm not sure Fred Jones or Joe Mama are really having a good time over here, especially considering the truck race yesterday kind of went stupid. Speaking of going stupid, Team Duke going the wrong way. As actually the middle lane kind of worked out there as whoa! Fink! The 45 spins. 86 is down there as well. They get it going back the right way. That's going to be a second yellow of the day. That could have been bad. Oh, the 20. Eddie is destroyed. A lot happening right now. Not a whole lot of time to cover it. I'm thinking we saw the 45. Like, yeah, I think the middle lane was just that much powerful right there. Look at this. Considering the 60 of Toad Warrior was about a nut hair away from getting collected in that one. These two spin down the track. Now, what happened to Eastlamp? The 20 car. Oh, look at RS Fastlane 11. As RS goes around and cleans out a bunch of those over there. Kyle D is in it. CS is in it. Emma's in it. Tank Gunner, Dirtman, they're still wrecking. It's going to be one of those races, isn't it? Well, pit road's a busy place again. As Star having a tough time getting into her box. Dirtman 5 with the same issue. I think this time everybody's on pit road, and this time it's going to be the number 8 getting off pit road first. I think this might be a 2 versus 4 tires dilemma here for our drivers. Oh, the 6. Krugmeyer is not having a good season. Really isn't paying off. 23 of ours, fast and 11. He's got some damage. He'll be back out there. I mean, he's got to hope to avoid these accidents and keep going because we've seen big point advantages disappear in the blink of an eye. That could happen here. But if every playoff driver has an issue, then it's kind of a moot point for that team. 24 of Kyle D out of the race. Beach Brutus is being scored a lap down, so it's 33 cars on the lead lap. The 20, the 11 is out, the 6 is out, 24. 6-2 of Darkest Presence also a lap down. Still in his box. He won't be able to line up on the restart there. 33 cars in the lead lap back to Dirtman 5. RS Fast 11 is being scored in the 31st position. Logan running second. and Toad running 5th. That's where those playoff drivers are. Misty being 9th, he could just waltz into the final round if he could just keep his wheels underneath him. That's fine by me. And that one racer, I think he may have got a little scuffle on pit road. It is a dangerous place after all. But who's going to be the fastest? All right. We go back to green right now. My God. They're all trying to go high. That's Beach Brutus not being fast off the jump right there. The 62 just coming off pit road, so they'll deal with him in a second. I see Toad Warrior on the high side. I think he's just trying to survive, but he needs these top 5 finishes. And with the way the competition's stacking up right here, I'm not sure if he's going to be able to get there or not. There's the 62. And yeah, that's going to be real bad here for him. Toad trying to get down. He's able to... No. Really sucks there. Tiger Man now has a clean shot to the front. Oh, they're leaning on over each other. Up front, Logan continuing to take the fight directly to the leader. Meanwhile, KSS and having a bad time. Ben McDonald's able to keep it around. RS Fast and 11, unfortunately not up to pace, but he'll finish the race. Logan has a pretty realistic shot of locking himself into as a finalist right here. That 42 team has been low-key good, and now he has his moment to really strut his stuff. The exact type of stuff that we're looking from this team. Whether or not he's going to actually keep the lead is yet to be determined. 66, a fucking Ringo dude, has a really good shot here as well. In 5th place, Gamma and Team Duke fighting for it. Now, once again, Seto and now you see Toad Warrior. He sees a lot of spots in front of him. He's going to have to start trying to get here. Taking the Cooker and Seto 3 wide's a good start. The 60 car surprisingly looks good for what we've seen. We're just going to have to see him finish it off. Back to the front, Logan continues to hold serve. That's going to be risky on that cut line. So if you're RS Fast and 11, you may not want to see this 42 do as good as he does. The 66 is right here, pressing the attack. And the 8, he's actually looking to a different lane to see what he can do. Getting up right up underneath there. That's going to be something to watch out for. They're coming up on their first lapper here. That's Dirtman 5. Yeah, Dirtman had himself not a good race. He's going to go lap down very soon. Canadian Lux is... It's been a while since he's been to victory lane, and he is looking for it. This 9 team has been kind of curse-ridden throughout this season. They're looking to turn their luck around. But so far, Logan puts the 5 lap down. He's good. As that kind of spreads out these leaders a little bit, so not much in the way of drafting. But Toad Warrior, he's coming. All he has to do is pass this 5 car at the right time to continue his ascent through the field. And Toad Warrior, with clinical ease, gets it done. Mizzou gonna have some trouble there. Ben McDonald turns it down low when they get the corner exit. Misty Viper, that one racer, they're also both doing good here right now. Really seeing the best of the business show up when it matters most. That is how it works. Go on board with the 9. And he sees those cars in the distance. I think that one that's closer might be the 62, but the 23 is up there. The opportunity to put RS Fast 11 a lap down is absolutely on the table. And these drivers are looking to do just that. Help balance the competition. This looks like the 62, though. The 9 a little slow there. Ringo's actually able to make the high side work a bit. There's Darkest Presence. And Logan is fine. Ringo even able to power it around and get to where he needs to. The 66 team not wanting to be denied this time. Meanwhile, these two, the 45 and 23, are continuing their battle. Well, not really much of a battle, more of a please begging for a yellow if you're that 23. But it does not look like it's going to come in time. Logan is absolutely ready to hunt down. You see him coming. Here they come. The 66 looking for the lead. So if they both go side by side, as they catch the lappers side by side, neither of them getting an entry here. This may be every last trick in the book they're trying to pull out. Here comes the 9. You can't block them all. Steve, let's go. Canadian Lux out front. And even Zent's able to ball out for second. They are not making this easy for anyone here. It's a little late for that. The 9 and 17 out front. Nobody's trying to pull 3 wide yet. Now Zent's. Any non-playoff driver that gets the win would be good for anyone who isn't the playoff driver who wins, honestly. 34 Tiger Man back in the fold. Can't keep this guy down. Logan's back to 8th. Now Toad Warrior, Ben, they're both here. The 16. He's got decent points, but he doesn't want to try to lose too much here. It'd be a bit of a shame to not see him in the finale. And Sense is running away with it. Next car to put a lap down would be Tank Gunner in the 48. But I don't think they're going to get to him in time. I think it'll just be these guys going laps down. So, unfortunate for the 45 and 23. As Dirtman 5, they're dealing with him again. F5 has just not had the luck they've needed to really execute here. As everybody... Oh, Toad Warrior! Oh! Duke in the wall. Toad with damage. Now the 84. Keeping eyes on him. Oh, the Puff runs into him. Oh, they're wrecking. Oh, but 23 is in it. Caution. The 50 is smoking. RS Fast 11, he did not want to see this. He is This could be a code red situation for this team, as it's a do or die. There's plenty of teams looking for do or die situations here at the next race. I just don't think the 23 was really prepared for what was about to happen. And we saw what did happen. Zentz takes the lead where the caution comes out. That was a relative chain reaction. Remember, it was Toad Warrior who sent Duke on his mission after running into the back of Dirtman 5. Then Duke gets his piece there. So that's fine. Now the real caution comes out when everyone's trying to get past, and then all of a sudden the 50 runs into the back of Team Duke. That sends the Puff up, back down across the track, directly into the path of the 23. The 13 and 45 get a piece as well. I believe that's everybody's involvement. Nobody else is in it. Fink just having about one of the worst races. That's kind of par for the course for the 45 team, but the 23 team, they did not want to see this. Got some stayer outers, got some coming in drivers. Beach Brutus, I think he's the lap down, but there's only about 28 cars in the lead lap. The 50 is out, the 23 is out, 84 is out, and it's gonna be a little bit of a tumbling down the order here. An absolute tragedy on wheels. All right. 28 cars on the lead lap. Now let's see where Toad Warrior came out and all that, because he got a little damage too. He's back in 23rd, so that's going to be tough for him to climb back. I'm not sure if it was worth it. He definitely played a part in a bigger storyline, but that could have costed him as well. Plenty of drivers are going to be looking for one last chance once this is all said and done. But for now, let's see what Zentz can do out front. Green flag back in the air. And look at this. Those guys who are like mid-teens back there, they're going to be in for a hell of a pack right here. Just guys like Toad. Like, yeah, those guys, yeah, he's getting fucked up pretty hard. Ben McDonald, he has actually got himself a good run here. So is Logan. And so is Jeff. Drivers trying to point their way in. Here comes Ringo. Down track for the lead. He's trying to take it. The 34 is here as well. It is a mix-up of all the drivers knowing that their seasons are about to come to an end. For some, it's new beginnings. For others, it's the end of a story. But for now, it's a battle. The 17 is Zentz. He's up high. I think he might be pitting. I think Zentz may have misplayed it there on strategy, or maybe trying to big brain it, but the 17, not really playing along. Right now, Ringo out front. Tiger Man second. Seto holding off in third right now. With a single career top 5, the 54 team would like to add to that by trying to power through and stay near the front. But Logan, he is hella determined to make this one work. Nothing's gonna stop him. And look at this for 2-car somehow. We're getting a good run inside the top 10. Ben McDonald, he's there too. I think Ben and Logan are going to be the best too. Well, and Jeff, obviously. I think he's trying to get down to the low side, so he backed out. Try to get some more positions in the long run here. But right now, it is just these two on their fucking way. Just keep it nice and easy. Zentz is going a lap down as Tiger Man takes the lead. I mean, what else is there to say about this? This is like the perfect example of title defense. If Tiger Man can hold on to this, he would get 5 wins in a season. That's insane. The 66, he's looking for everything he can do right now. He is battling for his life out there, like trying to take what he can get. Logan third. Frosty Wusky up to fourth is Mizzou and KSSPSS. They're getting a little bit into it. Some of the round of 16 eliminated drivers still fighting, seeing what they can get done before the season's over. Ben McDonald in ninth. He got past Austin Scott in the 99, who routinely finds himself avoiding the trouble that this series offers to a lot of its drivers. Very lucky. I can't wait to see what he does in his first full-time season. Meanwhile, Dirtman 5 is here as, whoa! Ringo got kind of screwed there. That lets the 34 run free. Now it's a playoff battle. Logan versus Tiger Man. It is all up to what the drivers have to do here. One twist of fate can change it. 71-66. They're battling hard for third. They're going to catch back up. They got single file and it's all free track. Ben McDonald in the top 5. That one Racer in the top 10. Even Misty Viper is relatively doing fine. Toad Warrior is the one who's probably in a bit of trouble here, running 16th. Not exactly the best showing. The 41 of Stars somehow surviving through all this. No one really back here. Tank Gunner's back here. Spock, a lot of fancy drivers. There's Zentz, he's a lap down. Fink and Darkest Presence are kind of slow and off the pace, but that's really about it. They've got about a second on third and fourth, these top two do. And if these top two do battle, we'll see who gets in to the Final Four first. Logan knows he doesn't have to make the pass right away. Maybe, because we're not at that point where our caution would end the race. Those last few laps get very tense. Because all it takes is one wrong move of the wheel to change history. Coming on those slower cars, Tiger Man not really lucky there. He's getting a little held up, especially with this 45. He just wants this season to be over, for Christ's sake. He's already lost everything. There's no shot that he's going to be enjoying this one. Battle for the lead, side by side. Oh, I had third place battle back there, too. Goddamn. Look at this. All the battles. Ben McDonald swerving. Just trying to keep up. It is not over yet, ladies and gents. The 34 still has plenty to do. They go to work. I'm not sure if it's like they can make it to the end. It's always been a little weird with fuel, but for now, they just battle. They always go hard. And the top 4 are all there. Ben 5th, Racer 7th. Even Misty Viper has an outside shot at another top 10 finish. That would be exactly what he wants to see. Logan leading the helm. The 42. The 34. They're right there. Frosty Lusky. Ringo. Ben McDonald in 5th. The 16 has a stormingly fast car. Like, look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4 all in a line in front of them. Anything can happen. So now we see we're within 10 to go. That's going to make any late race altercation that more daunting here for these guys. They're coming up on a slower car. That appears to be the number 5. Man, Dirtman 5 has just had about one of the worst races. He's running almost 4 laps down. He's just trying to stay in front of the 62 at this point. And here they come. Logan with a great turn down the track. As Ringo goes all the way 4 wide. The 66 has a run. I mean, Logan did about the best he could, but it just wasn't enough. And that one racer is in the mix as well, the 1 car. They're looking more and more and more. 3 wide into the corner, not quite. Ben McDonald knows what situation he's in. That points should be good. Knowing all the failures the other drivers have run into, this could be the day for the 16 to really revel in. The 71 here as well. 2 drivers winless, looking to just get 1 win before the season's out. Well, winless this season. 71 has some wins in the book. But it's been tough. The return for Frosty Lusky, he's not really been able to see victory lane since his break in Season 5. And he's just looking to maybe finish one out strong, but it's not going to take. And here, Logan working with Ben, maybe trying to get the 1-2 connection so Logan can set up for a late pass to take the lead here. If Ben slides up a little bit, maybe the 42 can turn in. But you can't really battle for second without taking the lead. Because if you just battle for second all race, then that 66 has exactly what he needs to get it done. The 71 going way up. Ben McDonald, he's not afraid. He's going to try and take it by himself. 5 laps to go. And this 16 is showing why he should be in. That's exactly what he's got going on. That one racer up to 3rd. A very powerful showing for a very early blunder. This one team, they know what they have to do. And I'm not sure if you noticed, this one team, they qualified dead last. Their qualifying run was ass. But they're back. And right now, look for second. Ben McDonald has to be quaking in his boots right now. Seeing the 1 creep on up. But I think Ben, he's got the fastest car all day. He is just going to run this one out. Ringo able to hold second. I think if anyone can contend with the 16, it's the 66. Tiger Man, Logan, and Racer all in that mix right there. The 71, he's got some help. Maybe he might try to come back, but might be too late at that point. 3 to go. KSS BSS, he tried to look 4 wide. I was about to go crazy. Ben McDonald, no stone left uncovered. And I don't think they're going to get to those lap cars in time. I think Ben he's got clear track in front of him. Coming to 2 to go. The 16 ready to legitimize himself as a true contender. And I think I just saw Toad Warrior exiting pit road. Unfortunate. I just think they may have messed up the time here. So a 16 gonna win, but the 60 not gonna win. Here it come. Ringo's got one more shot at it. Try to take a higher arc to get more of a run. Here we go. White flag in the air. They've got the speed. Oh, they're going to hit the 62. Into turn one. Look at this. Whoa, cars coming off pit road. Cars everywhere here. The 45. Ringo, he's got to look 3. I'm not sure if he'll do it. The 5, Dirtman 5. They're cleaning up the high side. Through 3 and 4 for the final time. Ben up the track. Ben McDonald. Welcome to the Final Four. You're in. 'Cause you win. Michigan. Big ups for a lot of these playoff drivers. Some are going to have do a lot of work here. A lot of really decent finishes for drivers who aren't exactly running good spots, but I think some drivers are going to be looking for a Hail Mary here by the end of this season. Ben McDonald, finalist in NDS. Everybody here did themselves a great job running here. Let's take a look down the order. Well, yeah, it's some drivers who had a fine time. Dirtman 5, he did get passed by the 62. Unfortunate. That is all we have for this race. We'll see you next time. Take care.